You want to have all of these results and you want to have all of the gratification, dude, but you're not willing to put in the work and do the things that are necessary in order to get there, man. Too many players build freaking brands before they build stats, man. How crazy is that? Everybody wants the spotlight, but nobody wants the sweat. Something's changed. You can feel it. Every coach knows it. Every scout whispers it. Today's baseball player, they want the outcome without the obsession. They want to look the part, not live it. They want the followers before the fundamentals, the gear before the grind, the attention before the accountability. The truth is, the game hasn't gotten worse. The players have gotten softer. And for some reason, nobody wants to say it, but I will. Because if you care about your career, if you care about your kid, you need to hear what's really killing players today. It's not politics, it's not coaching, it's comfort. And comfort ruins careers. For those of you who are new to the show, my name is Ian Miller. I was a 9-hole hitter from Little League all the way to the big leagues, man. And I was just like you. And the 9-hole is where the next generation of underdog champions are built. Let's start with the first problem, man. The instant gratification era. Players are absolutely addicted to highlights. That's all we see, man. You go on Twitter, you go on Instagram, and it's just highlights. Shohei Ohtani, Aaron Judge, dude. It's boom, boom, boom right here. Validation immediately being seen, right? Everything has to show before it works, man. Instant gratification. If we are going to put in work in the cage, we need to see it immediately come to fruition on the field. If we are going to try a new drill or a new stance or a new approach, dude, we need to get 2 hits tonight in 1 at bat. We know that. Instant gratification, man. Players today, they want to post before performance, dude. They want to post the swaggy picture, dude. Dude, I committed, right? Brother, you're a preferred walk-on, dude. Like, it's a coin toss if you even get there, man. You want the post before you perform. Everybody wants that, man. We want the likes, dude. We want the scrolls before the sets, dude. Before we even put in the work, we want to be validated as the dude that can get to the next level, right? We know those players, the guys that crave attention but not mastery, the guys that can't field the ground ball at second base or shortstop but have a couple thousand followers and some swaggy pictures on Instagram, man. The grind is invisible, and for some crazy reason, nobody wants to do the visible, invisible work. It's crazy. You want to have all of these results and you want to have all of the gratification, dude, but you're not willing to put in the work and do the things that are necessary in order to get there, man. Players want to be seen before they're ready instead of like getting good enough to be undeniable, man, because you might only get one shot, fellas. Opportunity is coming. There's going to be somebody in the stands that is going to watch you play baseball at some point in your career, whether you know it or not. An opportunity is coming. That's what it's going to be. And you are either going to get exposed or revealed. You might only get one shot to be seen, dude. So please make sure you're ready. Please make sure you're ready. Not just visible, but actually ready. I'm talking about mastering the fundamentals, being able to play the game at a high level. Put in the work, dude. Do the invisible stuff. Delayed gratification wins. If you can wait longer for results, you'll beat the guy who needs feedback right now. We know those guys. Spoon-fed opportunity. Propelled through the minor leagues or the lower ranks, and they've gotten to this point quickly. Right? Delay gratification, man. Can you be the guy that continues putting in the work even if you aren't getting that opportunity? Even if you see everybody else getting that kind of love, man? Delaying gratification wins. Dude, even if you are putting in this hard work and you're hitting below 300, just know hard work is either working on you or for you. And if you can't necessarily see it right now, just know that it's delayed gratification, dude. All work works, man. It's either working on you or for you. Dude, if in professional baseball, man, the guys who lasted and got better, faster, quicker, stronger than everybody else were obsessed with that process, man. They were obsessed with getting better. They weren't not obsessed with getting seen, man. It was not about that, dude. They worked their ass off in silence just as they did in team practice, man. They worked in silence. They ended up getting noticed when it actually mattered because of that grind in silence, dude. They were practicing like A's in practice over here when nobody was watching so that they could perform like an A over here, even if they were the best B- they could be, dude. Right? Work in silence. It's not about being seen. What's going on, guys? I wanted to interrupt real quick to bring attention to a financial literacy piece that is a must have for you in your baseball career or your son's baseball career or your player's baseball career. This is called the Money Playbook. So this teaches financial concepts and gives financial literacy and financial topics to baseball players and athletes, whether you are a professional, whether you are a college athlete, a student athlete. Man, nowadays we understand that NIL money is prevalent. NIL deals allow baseball players, allow college athletes to use their name, image, and likeness in order to get paid. We know that college scholarships are increasing, and roster limits are being tinkered with, and there is money in today's game, in today's landscape of college athletics. So check this book out, The Money Playbook. Financial literacy is prevalent and can only help your overall development in the game. Go check it out. Now, too many players build freaking brands before they build stats, man. How crazy is that? Everybody wants the spotlight, but nobody wants the sweat. But here's the truth. Here's what it is, man. It's your career. It's nobody else's, man. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody is going to hit 300 for you. Nobody's going to put in the work for you and nobody's going to make you do it. Taking ownership is scary. Taking ownership is scary as hell because it kills excuses. There's nothing to fall back to. Dude, I'm going all in on my career. I'm going to stay the offseason in Arizona, and I'm going to work on my swing all offseason because I'm tired of hitting 260 and being average and doing the same thing everybody else does. Guess what? You take accountability and ownership for that. Guess what happens if you don't hit past 260, bro? You're a failure. Do you see it like that? Well, dude, if you take accountability for your career and you aren't going to be pointing the fingers anymore, dude, that's what it could feel like. Ownership is scary, and there comes a point in time in everybody's career where we need to stop making excuses, dude. It's not my coach's fault I'm hitting 200. I haven't been in the cage in weeks, dude. It's not my coach's fault I'm hitting 200. I don't care about my teammates, man. I don't care about practice, and I damn sure do not get after it at home or away from the field, dude. The only baseball that I get is here at team practice. But it's my coach's fault, right? That's the reason why I'm hitting 200. You can improve and get better on the things that you refuse to own, man. Own it. Take accountability for it. That is step number one in getting to where you want to go. They're great ones, dude. The best baseball players take responsibility for everything, man. They're leaders. Even when it's not their fault. Coach, that's my bad. I didn't communicate with him. Oh, the ball dropped in the gap. That's on me, coach, right? Even though that's the outfielder's ball for whatever, that's on me, man. I'll take it. I'm in charge of the outfield, dude. I'll own it. Right? Ask yourself this. Seriously, man, are you in charge? Are you in control of your career? Are you in charge of your career? Or are you just participating in it? Coaches, dude, when we talk about getting to the next level, we talk about recruiting, we talk about scouting. Coaches don't need perfect players. If you try to be perfect all the time, you're going to lose, right? Coaches need reliable players. Players that they know they are going to get the best out of every single day, dude. You don't have to get 1, 2, 3, 4 hits every single day, man. You just have to be the best B- that you can be every single day, dude. Stop chasing perfection. Please, for the love of God, stop chasing perfection. If you're a B-, be a consistent B- every day. That's how you earn trust. That's how you get opportunities at the next level. In professional baseball, man, accountability isn't just optional. It's oxygen, dude. It's how you breathe. It's how you live, man. You show up late once, you jog your ass down the first baseline once, everybody knows. Everybody knows. Sometimes you only get one mess up before you're even replaced. We talk about accountability and ownership for your career. Own it. Have to. The best baseball players do it, man. The best players take ownership, even when it's not their fault, man. And that is why they win. That's why they're where they're at. Let's talk about the softness problem, okay? The games become too comfortable. People can get away with too many things, man. You can be rewarded for being average, and you can be rewarded for being complacent. We are rewarded we're rewarding average effort with trophies and fake confidence. And of course, this is what we're gonna have, right? Oh, it's okay, man, dude. You hit 180, you participated well. Here you go. Boom. Dude, we get to the next level. What do you think we're going to do? Right? We got away and we were rewarded for doing things subpar. We get to the next level when it starts to really, really, really matter, and we're going to do the same thing. I mean, can we expect different? Right? If we get rewarded for average effort and average things, man, we aren't going to be grinding or chasing better. right? Every setback is a crisis. We talk about the softness problem today, man. Let's say you want to like incorporate a new approach, man. You have this brand new bulletproof approach and you are dead set on it and you catch an 0 for 4 and you abandon that approach, dude. And it's a crisis and you are freaking out and the wheels are spinning, dude, and you're not sure how you're going to get a hit ever again, let alone have a quality at bat the next day. You're soft, bro. You're soft. If you can abandon an approach or a stance or a mechanic just after one game or one negative rep or like a bad practice, man, every setback's going to be a crisis for you, man. You are never going to make it. We talk about this softness problem today, fellas. Every single critique, whether it's a coach or a leader or an older veteran guy, everything feels like an attack. If you want to maximize your career, the problem with today's baseball player is they can't take criticism, constructive, any type of positive feedback, dude. Some of the best advice and lessons that I got were for people telling me what to do correctly or do things a little bit differently, man. Be coachable. Coachability is disappearing, man. Too many players can't handle failure. Guys, you need to understand, regardless of the level that you're at, if your coach gets on you, if your coach seems to give you a hard time and is always riding your ass, telling you to do things a little better, differently, it's probably because he likes you, man. It's probably because he expects more out of you and knows that you're meant for more. Coachability is disappearing. Today we see it and kids are crying because the coach said, dude, get your elbow up. Get your elbow up. And you're going to melt into tears in the dugout because of that? Come on. Too many players can't handle feedback, man. You're not going to maximize your career or get to the next level by not handling feedback, right? Baseball's supposed to be hard, man. That's what makes it worth it. That's what makes it beautiful. You're supposed to fail 7 times out of 10 if you're going to hit 300 and be an all-star, right? It's supposed to be hard. Adversity builds the armor that you're going to need at the next level. Think about where you're at right now. Think about the level that you're at right now. In order for you to get to the next level and level up, you're going to need to overcome adversity in order to get there. That adversity is going to help you build the armor to level up. Because guess what happens when you get to that next level and you do level up? Those problems level up, dude. So you're scuffling to get your homework done and have a social life and have a girlfriend and perform on the field in middle school, brother. Guess what happens in high school? Guess what happens in college? Guess what happens in professional? Come on. Adversity builds the armor. Do not shy away from it. You want to get to the next level, dude? You have to wear that armor. Embrace the punch in the mouth. Baseball's going to kick you in the nuts. Baseball is going to punch you in the mouth. That is quite literally how you grow. Do not run away from that. Do not. Guys at the next level. We talk about like Jackson Holliday. Remember, he got called up and he struggled a little bit. His debut, he was not doing very well. He got called back down, figured it out and dude, he didn't struggle at all before he got up there. Jackson Holliday did not struggle before he got to the big leagues, and he got to the big leagues and he struggled, had to come down. He figured it out. Guys that are going to make decisions about your careers, fellas, they want to see you struggle. They need to know how you handle it. There needs to be failure. Do not run from adversity, bro. Some of the best momentum can happen through adversity. You can make the best adjustments through adversity. You can find out the most about yourself through that adversity. Do not shy away from it. Embrace that punch in the mouth, man. There's no other way to grow. I've seen first rounders. I've seen second rounders absolutely melt because they couldn't handle adversity, right? My first rounder and my second rounder in my draft class, I saw them not handle adversity very well, right? Guys who were absolutely elite until the game kind of punched them back, right? Until they fell apart. If you can't handle failure, man, you're never going to handle success. It's going to be an integral, crucial, big time part of your baseball career, dude. Let's end on what the best still get right, okay? The best baseball players in the world still love the boring stuff. They love the fundamentals, dude. They love the consistency. They love the habits. They find their worth and they find joy in the boring vanilla stuff, the stuff that is often overlooked by the dudes that need that instant gratification, the guys that really don't care. The best, they show up early. They pick up teammates, dude. They run hard. They run their ass down the line every single time, man. You can't tell if they're 0 for 4. You can't tell if they're 4 for 4. The best, they're not chasing followers, man. They're chasing improvement. They are process oriented, dude. They aren't stat driven. They aren't hype driven. They stay absolutely steady and locked in when everybody else is emotional. Everybody else's wheels are spinning. We're getting no hit and everybody's freaking out because their average is dropping, and this guy is locked in, staying steady and locked. The best are coachable, man. They're open to criticism. They are open to feedback, and they're open and hungry for growth. They fall in love with the process, dude, not the praise. They don't care about that stuff, man. They fall in love with the process. Are we in love with the process? Please be the best B minus that you can be today. Be the best B minus that you can be this week. Be consistent. Be reliable, dude. Be durable. The boring, the old school stuff still wins in 2025. You can get a bunt down. You can still get the guy over, dude. You can still steal a bag when the whole ballpark knows you're going to go. You can still hit the cut in the chest consistently in any situation. Dude, you can win. Every big leaguer I've played with had the same energy. They were calm. They were confident. They were consistent. Somebody that sticks out to me is Nick Martini. Dude never wavered. Never wavered, consistently got opportunities and continued rising, continued grinding. Nelson Cruz, Robinson Cano. Same demeanor, same hunger, same consistency. Old school habits, fellas, never go out of style, even in this new school game of baseball. Here's the truth, okay? Baseball doesn't need more talent, man. It needs more toughness. It needs players who can delay gratification, who can take ownership, and who can show up, dude, even when it's not fun. You don't rise to the level of your dreams, man. You fall to the level of your habits. And right now, guys, most players' habits are soft as hell. I'll be completely honest with you. If you want to make it, you have to get addicted to the boring stuff, man. Work when nobody's watching. Take accountability when it hurts. Take accountability when it sucks. And please stop chasing attention before you've earned it, man. Because in today's game, comfort kills careers and only the committed survive. Appreciate you being here, boys. Keep grinding.